With the D line, we got a new coach Jordan Leslie. He emphasized a lot on hands and ball get off, and he's turned us loose this year. Like the other coaching staff, D line really couldn't turn loose, but he's got us moving around every play. You know, he's actually let us show our athletic ability every play, and I like that as well. It's fun.
What is balancing that, that like? You said you're turned loose a little bit more, but obviously you still have assignments, you may still have a gap responsibility, things like that. Is getting the balance of that down the important part of this?
Oh, just for sure, because if you don't do your assignment, then the other 10 guys on the field, you're kind of messing them over as well. So you got to play hard and also do your assignment, and the plays will come to you eventually if they work out.
Have you learned a new move, something that you like or fits your game better?
For media's sake, I'm not going to say.
Well, you don't have to say what it is, but have you learned some new things?
The whole D-line as a whole has learned a lot of new moves, and we have gotten better each day, and this is going well.
Do you think that attacking style fits more of what you're able to do?
Oh, it does for sure, because with my skill set, along with the other D-line skill set, turning us loose just makes everything that much better. And it gives the DBs a little bit of relaxation too. We're making plays, you don't got to run as much and run as long. So it's a team thing.
You mentioned people doubting you. Where have you heard that? Like, where does that come from? Where does that chip on your shoulder come from?
You know, growing up with a younger brother that's had more like attention than I have. At first, it was kind of irritating, but then again, it's like, okay, I'd rather it be me than Dante, because I feel like as an older brother, I feel like the pressure should be more on my shoulders than anybody else's on my family. And instead of just like getting all sad about it and everything, I've just put a chip on my shoulder and try to prove everyone.
Do you feel like that's a big thing that fuels you?
Oh, for sure, because the best revenge is proving somebody wrong. And that's how I operate every day.
It sounded like he kind of felt for you growing up that way too. The other day he was talking about how nobody believed in you, and that he knew you were gonna get the short end of the stick.
He knows that if I was, say, a couple inches taller or whatever, just excuses, I'd be having that attention. But then again, I'd rather it not be any other way than it is now, because the more attention you get, the more you have a weight on your shoulders. And the less attention you get, it's not, I'm going to say I have nothing to lose, but you have more to gain. So I love the position I'm in, and I wouldn't want any other way.
Do you feel you've proved it yet, or do you feel you got to do it for these whole 4 years?
Haven't proved it yet. I feel like I haven't done nothing yet, but been working really hard this year, Dante and I, and we're gonna shock a lot of people this year.
You say you haven't done anything yet. You played as a freshman.
But I personally don't feel like I've achieved my goals yet. And I've done a lot compared to other people, but I feel like I haven't lived up to my own potential yet, and I'm working on that.
When you say goals, what in your mind are your goals? What are you attaining? What do you hope to attain?
Dominate every single play, not get blocked, make as many plays for my team as possible. Just basically be the best team player I can be for people here.
Just be Superman, huh?
Just work hard every day.
How was the coal mine yesterday? You're probably one of the only people that maybe has actually been to one because you're from here.
I've been to one, but I never have gotten so much detail like we did yesterday. It's actually a very hard job. I couldn't imagine being underground for 10 hours plus, working with no air. Really, it's just that's the kind of Mike Joseph. He emphasized a lot on hard work, and that's how our blue collar mentality is. And when things get hard, you should, like a man does what he has to do, not what he wants to do. And it was very great experience for us as a team.
What was it like, kind of putting a face to the name in terms of West Virginia's all about the coal mine, but then actually being there?
It was. Can you repeat that question? I'm sorry.
No, just people talk about coal mining in West Virginia and stuff, but for the whole team to actually see it.
Oh yeah, it put a whole different perspective of the team. Like you said, West Virginia is kind of behind the coal, but no one ever really gets to see how people do it. And we saw what the machines they do, everything they've done. It just opens a whole new perspective on life.
Thanks, Darius.
Which is tougher, 2 days of working in the coal mine.
Working in the coal mine for sure. It was a good experience. I liked it a lot.
Hard to get a suntan down there.
Shoot. No way I could fit in the machine. I tried to fit in the machine yesterday, and there's no way I could fit in it.
You don't have to worry about that then.
Right.
Darius, just catching up. Just how did summer treat you? How you feeling? First week or so at camp here.
Summer treated us very well as a team, and we're developing each day, getting better each day. We're competing. We're bonding together as a team. You know, all the team activities Coach Neal has us do is bringing us together as a team a lot, and we're actually closer than we've ever been.
How about you specifically? Was anything in particular that you were working on over the summer, or just kind of in general trying to get better?
Getting in shape, just being the best football player I can be for my team, and also just hand movements, ball get offs, just everything I can improve on. I feel like I have.
Playing at this level with your brother on the same team, you don't see that all the time. Just what's that experience been like for you?
It's very fun because you know,
you guys grew up playing probably on the same team every year.
We have, and it's like you have another one of you out there, so you get that much more comfortable. Because like my freshman year, I was out there by myself, and it just didn't feel the same. So when Dante came up, my sophomore year, his freshman year, it felt like I had like my family back, and it felt like I had my other half back. So, and us playing together is just dynamic duo. We're gonna have a good season.
And being just 10, 15 miles from home too, that probably adds a bit of.
It does because during the recruitment process, I've always thought about I want to get as away from home as possible. But then once it gets close to the ending, you think about all the benefits and non-benefits of leaving. But once you're home, if I need something, I'll go home. My mom will come here. So it's a great overall.
I guess it's not necessarily strange, but just noteworthy. You hear so much about the in-state recruiting, kids coming in from West Virginia. You start looking around that defense now. You got you and your brother and Reese along the defensive line. You got all those linebackers they're all from here. You got guys in the secondary. Bonamico's Bridgeport guy. What's it like having so many guys that you probably grew up playing against most of these guys, right?
It's fun because from the outside looking in, you think, okay, West Virginia don't have a lot of kids that can play ball, especially at the level we are now. But you come to practices, you come to games, and we're showing out just like anybody else. And it's like, okay, well, maybe West Virginia kids can't play. So then the coaches look for in-state recruits that much more, and we just keep on getting better and better. And us West Virginia kids, we have a little chip on our shoulder because we play for the state that we've grown up in. There's no other competition, like no one else. We have no one else to compete with as a program. It's just West Virginia football. And growing up, all of us have always wanted to play here. It's just a dream come true. So we play that much better and that much harder together.